What language do I think in as a polyglot? I get this question so much and I never really know how to answer because I think my answer is just always changing. The language I think in is very, very situational. For example, if I'm imagining the conversation I'm gonna have with my landlord here in Egypt, most likely imagining this conversation in Arabic. If I am feeling distressed or overwhelmed, I may be thinking in English because English is still pretty much my linguistic safety zone. If you speak more than one language, your linguistic safety zone is going to be your first language. Not for everybody, but for most people that's the case. I do tend to have bilingual thoughts, and that's when I'm thinking in one language, but then I think about something that can only really be accurately expressed in a different language. So for example, last week when I was going home from work, I thought to myself, gee, I really enjoy getting off of work. Able Fajr. Able Fajr pretty much means before the morning prayer in Arabic, because here in Egypt, time of day is divided by the prayer that's associated with that time. So there's 5 prayers a day, and Al-Fajr is the first prayer of the day. I also tend to have multilingual thoughts to myself when I'm intentionally doing it, because let me stop sweating before you guys comment again and talking about ¿Estás llorando? ¿Estás llorando? No estoy llorando, estoy sudando. There are times where I just like to challenge myself and just go through my arsenal of 7 languages. Of course, that's not pretty much naturally doing it because I'm deliberately trying to challenge myself, but I do tend to speak in other languages when I'm trying to keep it fresh in my mind. So for example, 2 days ago when I was on the bus, I was thinking about something in Portuguese because I haven't spoken Portuguese in a long time, and so I just thought, let me just speak to myself in the language to keep it up. So the moral of the story is, it is very situational, and I think most polyglots will say the same. I'll leave it up to you guys. Please let me know in the comments what language you think in, and if you only speak one language, let me know in the comments what other curiosities you have about people who do.